The night is loud with thunder. Rain beats hard on the roof of the Taiwo family house. Inside, chaos reigns. Mama Taiwo stands at the center of the living room, trembling with fury. Her head tie is half fallen, her breathing heavy. Across from her, Amara, her daughter-in-law, stands firm, holding back tears. Mama Taiwo, you will not throw me out of my son's house, Amara. Not while I'm still breathing. Mama, I'm not throwing you out. I just want peace in this house. You've turned my marriage into a battlefield. You bewitched him. Taiwo was a good boy before you came. Taiwo, the husband and son, stands in between them, his eyes tired, his heart torn apart. Enough! Both of you, please! He storms out into the rain, leaving the two women staring at each other in silence. The camera follows him as he stands under the rain, head bowed, helpless. When love meets loyalty, the heart becomes a battlefield, and sometimes peace costs more than pride. Flashback, how it all began. 2 years earlier, Taiwo, an ambitious civil engineer, meets Amara, a modest fashion designer, during a power outage at a Lagos event. Their first exchange is awkward but warm. She teases him about always checking his phone. He laughs for the first time in weeks. From that spark, love grows, natural, unforced, pure. Montage of shared laughter, prayer moments, struggles, and late-night dreams. But one person never accepted their union, Taiwo's mother. Mama Taiwo had already picked Yetunde, a childhood family friend's daughter, for her son. To her, Amara was too ordinary, too simple. The wedding scene. At the wedding, joy fills the air, but one figure stands apart. Mama Taiwo enters the hall dressed in black lace, not the bright asoebi of the guests. Whispers spread. Why is she wearing mourning clothes to her son's wedding? During the vows, she shakes her head and mutters, I came to bury my son's destiny, not to celebrate it. But Taiwo and Amara, in love and unaware of the storm ahead, promise each other a lifetime of peace, even if the world stands against them. Early marriage. The cracks appear. At first, life seems perfect. Taiwo's career blossoms. Amara's business grows. She even sends gifts and money to her mother-in-law in the village. But Mama Taiwo never says thank you. Every call she makes to her son is a complaint. Your wife didn't kneel when she greeted me. She served my food too late. She doesn't respect her elders. Slowly, the poison spreads. Taiwo becomes distant, uncertain whom to please. The house project. Taiwo starts building his dream home. Amara contributes her savings. Together, they call it their beginning. But Mama Taiwo insists the house must carry the family name, Taiwo Compound. Amara asked for her name to be included in the property documents. Amara, it's not about control, Taiwo. It's about security. We built this together. Taiwo, you know how Mama will take it. Let's wait till things calm down. But peace never comes. The betrayal. While Amara is away for a business trip, Mama Taiwo convinces her son to add Yetunde's name to the land documents for family balance. When Amara returns and finds out, her world collapses. You added another woman's name to our home? Taiwo, how could you? It was Mama's idea. I didn't mean... Amara, then maybe you should have married Mama instead. She storms out, slamming the door. Living with the enemy. Weeks later, Mama Taiwo moves into the house to help with things. The house becomes a war zone. Every meal, every conversation turns into a fight. Mama Taiwo, your food tastes like your heart, bitter. Amara, at least mine isn't poisoned by pride, Mama. Taiwo can barely breathe between their quarrels. The miscarriage. One night, Mama Taiwo tells Amara she's barren and has brought bad luck. Amara screams back, clutching her stomach. Moments later, she collapses. At the hospital, the doctor delivers the news. Amara was pregnant, but the baby didn't survive. Taiwo falls to his knees in the hallway, sobbing uncontrollably. Mama Taiwo's face breaks for the first time, regret washing over her.
She needs rest and peace. If the stress continues, she might never conceive again.
Days later, Taiwo decides to move out with his wife, to start over. But the very morning they plan to leave, Mama Taiwo collapses. The doctor reveals a long-hidden truth. She has a heart condition. Taiwo, you knew, and you never said anything? Mama Taiwo, weakly, I just wanted my son close to me. I didn't want to die alone. The guilt hits Taiwo like thunder. He sits at his bedside, trapped between two loves that cannot coexist. That night, Amara quietly packs her things. She kisses her husband's forehead as he sleeps beside his mother's bed. She leaves a note on the table. Love shouldn't be a war. When your mother heals, maybe your heart will too. Until then, I'll be praying for both of you.
In the morning, Taiwo wakes to find her gone. The house is silent, too silent. He reads her note, tears falling onto the paper.
The camera pans out slowly from his face to the empty house, echoing with the ghosts of love and pride. Some battles are not between right and wrong, but between love and...
6 months later, the camera pans over the same house, once filled with laughter, now quiet and lonely. The flowers are dead, the windows dusty. Inside, Taiwo sits alone on the couch, unshaven, his eyes sunken from sleepless nights. The television flickers faintly, showing family pictures he can't bear to look at. He picks up Amara's old scarf, still smelling faintly of her perfume. He holds it to his chest. Taiwo, softly. Amara, I thought I was doing the right thing, but I lost everything. Flash of memories. Her laughter, her touch, the day she left. Sometimes love doesn't end in anger, it ends in silence and regret. Amara's new beginning. Cut to Amara in a small apartment across town. She runs a small tailoring shop now, simple but peaceful. A loyal customer, Mrs. Bimpe, compliments her designs. Mrs. Bimpe, you have golden hands, my dear. Whoever broke your heart doesn't deserve your kind of grace. Amara smiles faintly. Amara, maybe we both broke each other. Sometimes love dies quietly, not because of hate, but because of too much noise. Her assistant enters, showing her an invitation, a fundraiser for the Heart Foundation, sponsored by Taiwo Engineering. She freezes. The invitation. Later that night, Amara holds the invitation unsure. Her heart battles between pain and curiosity. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's just love remembering it was once kind. Amara decides to attend, not for him, but for closure. The fundraiser night. At the event, lights shimmer, guests mingle, music plays. Taiwo is on stage, giving a short speech about building a hospital for heart patients in honor of his mother's illness. Taiwo, they say a strong foundation holds a house, but I learned love holds a home. When he finishes, their eyes meet across the room. The world slows. Everything else fades. But before they can approach each other, Mama Taiwo appears, thinner, frailer, walking with a cane. The tension is thick. Mama Taiwo spots Amara and gasps softly. The crowd feels the air tighten. The private conversation. Later, Amara waits outside near the fountain. Taiwo approaches quietly. Taiwo, you came. Amara, I didn't come for you, Taiwo. I came for peace. They share a long silence. Taiwo, I've changed, Amara. I've seen what pride can destroy. I wanted to build houses, but I ended up destroying my own home. Amara, and I learned that love without respect becomes prison. Her voice trembles, but she holds her ground. Taiwo, Mama's sick. She regrets everything. She asks about you every day. Amara, regret doesn't erase pain. It only makes it quieter. The mother's plea. The next day, Mama Taiwo sends a message asking to meet Amara. Amara hesitates, but goes. Mama Taiwo sits in the living room wearing a soft smile, weak but peaceful. Mama Taiwo, Amara, I fought you because I feared losing my son. I thought you were stealing him, not loving him. I was wrong. Amara's eyes fill with tears. Mama Taiwo softly, forgive me, my daughter. Before I die, I want to see peace in this house. Amara kneels beside her and holds her hand. Amara, I forgave you long ago, Mama. I just couldn't live inside the pain. The two women cry together, the war finally ending with tears, not words. The proposal. A week later, Taiwo takes Amara to the unfinished section of the house, the part she designed before everything fell apart. He opens the door. Inside is a surprise. A sewing studio, bright and new, with a nameplate, Amara Design Studio. Taiwo, you helped me build a house once. I want you to build your dreams here too. Amara is silent, moved but uncertain. Taiwo, I don't know if I can come back. I've learned to live without this house, but not without peace. Taiwo, then let's rebuild peace. Not for my mother, not for the world, just for us. The final twist. That evening, Mama Taiwo sits quietly on the porch, smiling as she watches them talk in the yard. She whispers to herself, Mama Taiwo, finally, peace has come home. But just as the camera pans out, her smile fades, her hand falls from the armrest. Taiwo rushes to her side, but it's too late. She dies peacefully in her chair. Amara screams softly, holding Taiwo as he weeps. Some reconciliations come too late for words, but love still hears the silence. The ending. Weeks later, the house is transformed. Taiwo and Amara now run a foundation in Mama Taiwo's memory, helping women suffering from heart disease and family abuse. In the final scene, Amara stands at Mama's grave, placing flowers gently. Amara, voice trembling, you won, Mama, not the house, but our hearts. Taiwo joins her, wrapping his arm around her shoulders. Taiwo, maybe love didn't fail us. We just needed time to learn how to protect it. They look at the house, standing tall, peaceful, united. The camera rises slowly into the sunset. When pride dies, peace lives. When forgiveness speaks, love returns home. The end. Moral lessons. Forgiveness is the foundation of lasting peace. A home without humility will always fall apart. Love is not a competition, it's cooperation. Pride destroys faster than hate. No one truly wins when family fights. Everyone bleeds in silence.